here, we try to support them as much as possible. But something pertaining to music, X Factor, was off for, I think, about 5 years. And we're going to get into the whole, musical shows and competitions, if it is as relevant now because of social media. We're going to get into all of that, the artists involving themselves in that. But, I mean, X Factor is back. How important is a show like X Factor to the culture, Kofi?
It's one way or the other. It's coming on TV. Social media is there. We understand that social media is a new media, but if you don't get a platform to stand on, like even with your show, it's a good platform. You have 2 artists on today. That is not regular. You do one always, but you're having 2. So comparing it to X Factor, as a platform that would project you, and you should note the judges that come on. They carry some form of weight. So if the judges tend to applaud you, or they end up trying to promote you in the other way around by putting you on their social media, or trying to recommend people that they've worked with, like you have seen this talent, like this, it's still relevant. It's not because social media is in now, so you might think it's useless. Anything you can just put it on social media. The platform is there. They've created a niche for themselves, and they have a fan base who are anticipating it. So whatever you do, there are new people who don't know you. So if you get on, somebody will know who you are, what you do, and become a new fan.
Kojo, what do you think?
Yeah, one of my favorite reality shows.
Then you suffer for 5 years.
Of course, of course.
Charlie.
And I'm just sad looking at the 5 years, the number of musicians who would have been discovered within that 5 years. And I think some destinies have been,
sweet, right?
Of course, because if it were to be every year, we will have new winners, new artists who will blow up all over the world. But for 5 years taking off, some musicians and talents have suffered. And so I'm happy it's coming back. And the credibility of that scheme and the people on there, you can't just overlook that. They have been in this game and they know how to run this game. So to be on that platform, it is a big deal. Social media is just an extension of, it's a communication platform.
Is that the case though, Kojo?
It's a communication.
With how powerful social media is
It's a communication platform. We are running TV here. We believe some people are not home. They can't carry their TVs with them. So they have their smartphones. So if you are out there, watch it. It's just an extension of the broadcasting. It is not to replace whatever is there. So I find it difficult when people feel social media came to replace the traditional media and stuff. And one thing
you don't think that will ever happen?
What?
You don't think that will ever happen?
Where take over completely?
That takeover of social media?
No.
It's like there's been this conversation that, even things on TV now, we get it from social media, Like everybody's social media page is their TV station or their platform to express their music. What do you think?
But what we are doing here, can every individual do like this on their platforms? No, it's just an individual account.
No, and even broadcasting it, the cost involved putting it just on social, you can't pay as much cheaper watching it on TV than on social media.
True.
Because if there's a problem with internet connection, TV their satellite is much better. You get me with
my problem is up to date. We don't have any device that can track people who are watching us right now. They used to have a tracker, but it's not specific. It doesn't give the exact, and that is why people even think maybe what they see on social media outnumber what the views. But look at this. Right now, there could be about 10 people in the house watching us at the same time. 10 eyeballs. But social media is one.
No, but even with the 10 eyeballs, it's just one TV.
Exactly, one TV
so
to 10.
You even be able to track the exact number of...
Exactly.
So the thing is, like, with these musical shows, right, back in the day, it seems like it's make or break.
Okay.
If you don't make it on there, and that's how I think a lot of people felt, because, an artist will come, go on a musical show like X Factor, which is, again, has been very good for the culture. But if they don't get to a certain stage, you never really hear of them again. But maybe now, because of the existence of social media, it doesn't seem like that again. In that regard, is that a good thing for the artist?
Yes.
In that regard?
Yes. So, as you said, the existence of social media, it is making things easier. And that is the purpose of innovation. It comes to add to the already existing one, not to replace. So if you think Now you have the blender, so you want to push your apotoyo away. There will be time when there's write-off and you want to grind that pepper, and you're now looking for that.
I mean, it definitely feels different, you know.
Exactly.
This one is thick, this one is light.
But let's be honest about something. Even with social media and existence, does it blow every artist?
Nah.
Even with TV, even with the X Factor, it can't have over 1 million contestants.
Exactly.
You get me? Even with social media, we are trying, if we say everybody's releasing today, all the songs you are releasing today would hit. No. So it's not about, it's being a stepping stone for you to the next level.
Yes.
So you add up to it. So even you can win, you will not become a star. You can just pass through it, and you can use, oh, he was a contestant on this platform. You can use it to go places. Because if I come here, or I even went on interview, because if an artist does an interview here, though when they go around or they put on their social, or I even went on TV on an interview on MX24, and there's something they'll be like, oh, you are going places, you are doing promotion. People will see that, okay, you are making effort to promote yourself. So that one there is not about just winning alone, that will just push you to the next level. Whatever you are doing is also part of it.
And you know the social media is very choked. And some of these platforms, yes, every second, you know the number of songs that is being released, the number of artists who are promoting themselves. If you are not that huge, you don't have the clout, you just sink.
Okay.
And these events, like the X Factor, the number of producers and music executives who watch this platform, some of them are just there to scout talent. So it might be that you just came there, and after, you don't even qualify to the house, but you get somebody who will sign you there. And so it's a big deal.
Okay, so as always, let's bring it here a little bit. I mean, again, X Factor is a competition. Yeah, there's so many competitions. Now, X Factor, like, it's gone on for 5 years, but we're hearing they've signed a new deal, like, a lot of money is involved. So, again, you know, artists are going to be developed on that show. What do you think musical competitions we should learn from this, we should learn in this part of the world? Because think about it, I don't think it would be the easiest thing for a musical show to go off for 5 years in Ghana and come back the way a competition like X Factor has. Obviously, different systems, better developed, so to speak, you know, more investments. To avoid something like this happening, or to keep on the musical shows that are going on here in the competitions, what do you think we should learn from something like X Factor and others like American Idol and all the like?
It's purely sponsorship. All of these shows, they are all based on sponsorship, and it's someone's copyright, it's someone's idea. So even if the person decides to mistakenly die, they'll pass it on to another person. But here we try to do things a one-man business. We don't like to involve a lot of people. So I feel, in as much as it will be your creative idea, why don't you form a team? You get me? Because there are so many people who have ideas, but bringing it out, their problem is they're not gaining the acknowledgement that, okay, it was my idea. So they feel, okay, then let's not make anybody get use of it. Like, let's try and understand that if we are trying to do something, it's for the development of everybody. If it's for the industry, let's try and, how do they use this word? Oh, team up. Like, teamwork is very important. Because most of the time you hear of any show, you hear
do you think we're lacking that?
Yeah, I think we're lacking that. So it's all one person's name. Some award schemes, you'll be hearing one person's name, one person's name. If you have more people on board, more people supporting, and the sponsorship, I think it would really go far.
Yeah, I think the production. When one thing that you love about the X Factor is their production, how the show is being arranged and everything. So if you are watching the excitement, I used to watch it and I cry. Just somebody singing.
I'm trying to imagine.
Of course, I do cry.
Like
you know,
I mean, that is true. You know,
someone will sing
when they tell their stories. Oh, that's the crazy part.
The
what people have been through. That's true.
The stories.
That's
so
true.
Someone will be singing now. I will be there and I will be crying.
Oh man.
And you see, so you just love the event, and now that they just went off for 5 years, you see, they are going to add up to the current trends. They are going to add certain things that we weren't enjoying before. So any sponsor, now if we approach any sponsor with this, the price will definitely go up. So I'm not surprised that they have made a very big
I mean,
deal
I don't
out
know
of this.
the main reason for them going off, but that's Simon Cowell, right? They're one of the most influential, rich, recognized businessmen in the music space.
Sure,
work with
sure.
groups like One Direction,
Solid guy.
and so very, very solid guy, solid guy, very honest in his submissions.
Solid guy.
So I'm sure with something like this, hopefully it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and again, Ghanaian musical competitions can learn from this, like you guys said. In terms of production, very, very important, because production involves how even the artists are treated. They might not be the biggest, but they have to be treated well. Teamwork, very, very important. Sponsorships, very, very important. So these things go very far.
And the judges, they should up their game.
Tell us about that.
One funny,
Because you really wanted to bring that in there.
One funny thing, there was one of the reality shows, and after the guy finished singing, the guy was crying, and you hear the judge, "Aden Obiabuwana."
Oh, okay, I never saw this.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" The guy is expressing emotions.
Oh man,
I was,
the judges cry. I mean,
exactly. I was like, Obiabuwana. Aden, what happened at the backstage? And I was like, is this guy really watching reality shows? So
he could have just been happy, right?
Yeah. They should up their game and learn. They should watch how the Simon Cowells and the Alicias, how they judge some of these artists. It all add up to the excitement of the show, and not just somebody crying and
because you can have somebody.
Join the trend.
I mean, that's what we're talking about here. So maybe it works. Because I mean, you can have somebody who has a very good musical background, but human relation is something else.
It is not
how you talk to people in difficult times.
Exactly.
Even if you want to fire somebody, you talk to them the right way, because these are human beings. Everywhere somebody they can't tell and say, "Why you they cry?" But anyways, very interesting stuff. Hopefully, we can learn from that. Adam X24GH on every single platform. And what do you think, about the musical concerts that are going on in the country? Do we have enough? Do we need some more? Or do the ones already in existence need to do some more? Let us know on all our platforms. Now, carrying on. We've been speaking about awards here, Are awards important? We've been speaking about award shows, and some artists are not getting money, which I didn't know of, but that was very interesting to find out. So we're speaking about, I think it's quite important for the culture, It gives you a sense of pride. Even, again, if there's no money involved, I think as the artist, what you derive from it is also very, very important. Now, this story, award shows and building a strong fan base. For both of you, which one is more important? Kofi, you first. Award shows and a fan base. And I'm asking this because there's so many artists, very, very famous, but it seems like their fan base is not organic. They don't have a very strong fan base, and that's the truth. You can have the biggest song, but your fan base is just not there. When even on social media, they don't have a lot of traction. Okay, so I just want to know from you, Kofi, first, award shows or fan base? If you have both, it's very good, but which will you choose?
I want both, though. I want both because the fans can get angry and they'll leave you. So the award shows to your name will be inked in there forever. It goes on the internet, it's stuck there. Even if you're a nominee, even if you performed on that show or you played a part in it, they'll mention your name somewhere, it will be stuck on the internet. So I'll play for both because fans are emotional. Fans can get to a point whereby they'll be telling you what to do, and if you don't listen, they'll get pissed at you. The internet, Google doesn't erase off stuff easily just like that. So, so I want a bit of both. I won't be able to stand for fans because awards in Ghana no be money.
Okay, so the thing is, the reason why I even ask about award shows because when you have a hit song, especially in Ghana, that's what leads to the award shows. But this is the thing. Fancy Gadam recently said that he would look more to a stronger fan base over awards. And this was very interesting. And I love conversations like this because they tap into our innermost parts when it comes to the discussions we're having, again, pertaining to the industry. Kojo, what do you think? Hit songs or fan base?
Hit songs or fan base?
Yeah.
In our space, in the Ghanaian music fraternity, you need a hit song to survive. If you don't have a hit song, you need to try other means. Maybe focus on building a different fan base outside of Ghana, or focus on your streams. Make sure you are getting something from the streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But if you want to be that kind of artist that is seen everywhere, booked for shows, then you need a hit song. So if you don't have a hit song in the Ghana music industry, then you will be struggling as an artist. Although we have a couple of artists who are not that seen, but they are making good money from their stream and also market outside of Ghana. So any Ghanaian artist would love to have that hit song. Look at that, this boy, last meet, just a hit song, and it's everywhere. And so if you don't have that, it will affect you. And Fancy, I understand where Fancy Gadam is coming from. When he got the hit song that is Total Cheat with Sarkodie, he was everywhere. We knew him conquering the north, the north, but from that song, he was able to cut across to the south. And people got to know him, and he won an award for that. I will understand him because with him, the loyalty from the Northerners is so massive. And even the shows that he comes to Accra or the South to fill all these stadiums, it is 95% his people.
Okay, the reason why I'm really inclined to agree with Fancy is I don't think you can maintain, not every artist or most artists, right, can maintain the constant release of hit songs the way you can maintain a fan base.
You can't.
You see, the thing is with the fan base, even if you're wrong, your fan base is there.
Yes.
You know, and that's why I use the word organic a lot because, I mean, hit song, what's a hit song? Is it your song is trending? Is it everybody's playing your song? Is it when you're getting awards?
There's even confusion when you say, oh, this song is
yeah,
a
like,
hit.
even, what is a hit song?
It means it's trending. So everybody knows about a song.
So, okay, let me ask this. Now, are we focusing more on the hit songs as artists than the fan base?
Okay, let me see. We're talking about an organized fan base. Unorganized, because you have fans. Every artist has fans. But maybe you have an organized fan base like the SAC Nation, the Beam Nation, the
So they identify.
So you have identified your fan base. So whatever thing that comes out of you, that is any product, they accept it. But we have some artists who doesn't have organized fan base. I don't know the fan base of Kwame Eugene or Kiddy. But when they go out everywhere, people love them. Unlike the Sarkodies and the Shattes that we know. So with Fancy, he's fortunate that he has that organized fan base. That is the people coming from the north. And even when he moves down to the south, yes, he goes to the places that his people reside. He just needs to go there. We interviewed him one time. He said he just come to the people, he know where they reside, and that is all. They will come and fill this whatever venue that he's playing. So he has that organized. But there are other artists who doesn't have the organized fan base. So with them, they will look up to getting a hit song. And no matter what you do, every artist will love a hit song. Every artist will love it.
Okay.
You notice you mentioned Last Minute.
Yes.
So he doesn't have a fan base.
Yes.
He just has like people who like him.
Yes.
You get it. So if Fancy Gadam is playing a show and Last Minute is playing a show, Fancy Gadam is going to outsell than Last Minute. Because Fancy Gadam has an organized fan base that he can pinpoint. Gadam Nation, he mentioned something nation.
Yeah.
Then they will come. When you mention the fan base name, and they will come. But there's nothing for Last Minute. Exactly. You get me? So he will have to do more work. He's gotten a hit song. So with the hit song, you have to work on getting the fan base. Then from there, when he's playing shows, he knows, okay, I have this constant number of people. So he won't go and organize a show and he will go for stadium. Because he knows, okay, the people, I don't have a solid fan base or a people.
An organized fan base, yeah.
You get it. So that is how come Fancy Gadam would prefer his fan base rather than.
But do you guys think that can be a problem as to why maybe our artists are not where they want to be? Because let me ask you this. Okay, let's say an artist has like the biggest song this year, right? From February to December. He's dropped some more songs, but maybe they're not as big. You can still organize meet and greets. You can still have concerts.
As a stepping stone.
You can still have ways to reach out to people, again, identify, however you want to call it. But it seems like that's not the focus as much as having a hit song, a hit song, a hit song. And again, it doesn't mean every song that doesn't hit is not good.
There's no guarantee even for a hit song. You can't guarantee any hit song because even the artists, most of the songs that they trust in, it doesn't go anywhere. What they believe will be a hit. So you don't determine us. It is the fans. So it is always, and what you mentioned, That is one thing that our people lack doing, as in organizing their own events. No matter how small the venue is, do something. If 50 people show up, next time maybe 70
They'll bring
people
a friend. A friend will bring a friend. They always say,
then
I went here,
gradually,
it was a nice show.
You are building your
That's how it
numbers.
goes.
But they always wait for people to book them for shows. And that one, you'll be limited. Even our top guys, none of them organize a whole year, maybe one event. What about the rest of the months? And you have, these are people who have organized fans that everywhere when they call them, they will come. So we are not making money enough. We always want the next event organizer to call us and we will mention £50,000.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you have to have like multiple hit songs to be able to have an organized fan base? Because, you know, when you do something consistently, and I'm asking this because people naturally gravitate. For example, I said this some time ago, you know, Shatta Wale's fan base are the streets. They identify with his struggles. They want to associate with what he's been through, and he speaks for his people. It doesn't mean a lover boy doesn't enjoy Shatta's music. For someone like Kiddy, you know, he's a lover boy, right? He's sugar daddy. It doesn't mean somebody on the streets doesn't enjoy Kiddy's music.
Exactly.
So, and these guys were mentioning, they've been doing this for years. Kiddy has taken so much time to have, again, this organized fan base, or however you call it. So does the number of hits or the number of years you're in the game determine you having such a strong fan base?
It all plays hand in hand, though, because even if one hit song, you get me, and you are bringing out good stuff that people are able to relate to, even if it's not a hit, but it's something people can resonate to constantly, people would want to play over. There are certain songs that are being played over and over, but we would not term it to be a hit song, but it's gaining the streams, it's gaining the numbers. Everybody would love to vibe along with it. You realize that it's how there are so many factors that bring about the fan base. How you portray yourself, the message you preach, your style, the kind of journey you are doing. That is all factor as to why somebody will be part or wants to be a member of your fan base. So it is so many. It's not just a hit. You can have back-to-back hit songs. Kwame Eugene, back-to-back hit songs, but there is no No, he has back-to-back hit songs.
Exactly.
He has back-to-back hit songs, but there's no specific fan base.
Okay, now let's look at it like this. What if you don't have a hit song? Can you have an organized fan base?
Yeah, you can have. The point is, every song that you release, or every interview, or even on your social media, you have following right there.
Yeah.
Okay. It is up to you to decide to organize them. So you need to call, okay, I want to organize my fan base. Maybe creating on WhatsApp pages, get people who will be in charge for you. Then occasionally, maybe you call for a meeting. Oh, my fans, I want to meet you maybe at this location, come and let's interact. So when you do that, then gradually people will now join. Or unless they are floating. But they are all floating. They are floating. Yeah, so you have to organize them like Saturday.
I even think that's better before you get a hit song.
Exactly.
I think that's actually better before a hit song. Because now they just, because you know, you go to a show, nobody knows this guy, but when his fans pull up, crazy.
You have the following already. When you come to MS24, people, maybe 2 or 3 people will love you. Now they are your fans. You don't know them. So if you extend a hand that, okay, I want to organize you, then when they hear that, okay, this artist want to organize the fans, then they can also join, and gradually you expand. Multiple hit songs will just give you, it will enlarge your followership. It will bring more people to you, but it is on the artist to decide.
I think the artists have to do more.
But look at it this way, whereby you have a fan base, you've organized them in a WhatsApp group or some form of social media, and you're about to release, and you decide that, okay, instead of putting it on social media platform, I give it to my fans for them to share it out.
Exactly. That is what the
look at how far it will go. Look at how far it will go.
The SAC Native, the platform they have.
What's the name of your fan base, Kojo?
Me.
I'm asking you after this, so you keep laughing. Kojo, what's yours?
That is when I dropped my first single.
Okay, that's when you have one.
When I dropped my first single.
Your fan base, what they call?
After God is rest.
The Zedens. The Zedens. But, you know, I mean, in that interview, you know, Fancy also spoke about how important his mom was. And I can't big up someone like Fancy enough, you know, because we've always spoken about this thing. Do you have to come to Accra to be a big artist? Do you have to do all these things? But for what he's done in the North is Ghana. Kumasi is Ghana. Takoradi is Ghana, just like Accra is Ghana. So for what he has done and artists out there are doing, we have to big them up. You know, artists like Kofi Kinata, they don't forget their roots. So big ups to them. And hopefully other artists can learn from them. And I really took something like, I think even an organized fan base, you should have it before you have a hit song. You know,
yes.
If it happens like that, I think it's very,
you
very
can
good.
just do it.
It's very, very good, you know. And I can't wait for you guys to organize your events. Then I will come as a fan, part of your fan bases.
What did I say?
Yeah, what did I say? That's what's going to happen. Charlie, guys, do you have any shout-outs? Thank you so much for coming through. Kojo, any shout-outs? What's happening?
Yes, as in Friday, my event. So.
Oh, tell me about that.
Yes. The Sugar Lord Experience. So. Friday, everything is happening. I'm calling people to come and support me.
Nice one.
Dance Summer and Free Garden. So
nice
we want to do more events, support Ghana music and push it out there.
Yeah.
So I'm inviting you. Come
yes,
and
please.
come
Yes,
and
please.
support.
They have to be there. Have to be there. You know,
come
Sugar Lord is actually coming.
Exactly,
So we're going to talk to the guy who has the event coming up. Kobe, any shout-outs? What's happening?
I'm going home to go and sleep. I want a quiet birthday. I don't want any disturbance. I'll just
so birthday.
I just respond to no. You don't see. Today is a Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. The week hasn't booked yet. No money.
So we're having the party on Saturday.
No
But
disturbance.
some people can send you more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm grateful. Charlie, I want prayers. Listen, I don't know, but I think prayers are more important. So I'm grateful for all the prayers. And also, this other thing I wanted to say, please, when you download music, it's not yours. Stream the music.
I like that.
You have
message.
to just stream the music because the downloading is a thing of the past. Let's continue doing more stream. And go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Don't say your bundle. It's just
tell
more.
the network services that when we are streaming, the buffer is too much. 1 minute, 1 second.
Please, just put that message across.
Put it there, so that we can stream peacefully. Else,
It will be something else.
Oh, Kojo, now if we want to stream 4 songs, now we stream 1. But the thing is that we have to stream. You know, we have to buy.
Yeah, pleading,
that's
we are
why
pleading,
some
we are-
of them are downloading.
Because we want people to buy Sugar Lord's music.
Exactly.
We pleaded with them to try and their best
We are
to
going to
stream.
spearhead that message for us.
Media, I want to. Honestly, because it's not easy.
Nice one. Thank you guys once again so much for coming through. You know, these guys, I always say, very, very busy. You know, they have their own things they're up to in the industry, in the creative space, where they're always out there. They make time for us to be here, and we're very, very appreciative once again. Adam X24GH, every single platform. Now, like I said today, I have 2 artists. When we get back, we'll get straight into the conversation. Stay tuned in.
And bend over.
MMC Live is back. Saturday, the 30th of July at the Grand Arena. 3 exciting arts will come to play. Music, magic, and comedy, all on one stage. Performing live is the Golden Boy Kitty,
Shut up and bend over.
Evergreen Adina,
Who you taking home to?
Rip Crackers Clemento Suarez, and Kenny Black.
I'm so happy to be here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. If your neighbor is light in complexion, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you are the light of the world.
And South African magician Regat. Tickets up for 100 Ghana cedis for single and 150 Ghana cedis for double. Available at Airport Shell, Bachana Total, and Silverbed Cinemas. Buy tickets via mobile money with the short code *713*33*10#. MMC Live is powered by Global Media Alliance and sponsored by HD Plus, South African Airwaves, Scent of Africa by Gandor Cosmetics, Rwand Air, and Eddie's Pizza. Supported by Wupro, Silverbed Cinemas, Fapapa Car Rentals, and Perception Management International. Media partners.
Meet the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Dreaming of a property for your home or workspace is one thing, but finding the property at the best locations with the most favorable condition and closing that deal is another. And that's why we are here. From Accra, Ghana to Lagos, Nigeria to Cape Town, South Africa, we are bringing you prime properties, affordable home solutions, and intriguing interviews with CEOs of various real estate companies and everything in between and on. My name is Kwesi Otten Desmond, and this is Property Take. Property Take, your gateway to Africa's real estate market. Showing this on every Wednesday, 7:13 p.m. on MX24.
Oh my God. Sugar Lord.
Yeah, catch a book up, can be a night. Nobody feed the way you do me, girl. I swear I lie. That be why I go to come back to you. Yeah, I promise you, girl, I no go lie. If you know they by my side, girl, I know be fine. That be why bad man they buy for you. Again and again, oh, I dey pray you go come my way, though. Nobody go fit take your place, oh, my baby, I know they play, oh. You go make a man fall for this, you go make a man kill for this. Every day, my baby day, you got me falling for you. You got a man singing for you, yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I swear I like my baby fine. She dey make a fantasize. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I swear I like my baby fine. She dey make a fantasize. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shawty like a melody in my head. I make it bounce, come and sing it like na na na. Yo, yo, yo. Make it they do, don't stop. Make you know they stop what they do, girl. I be stupid do, make you carry me, they go, jeje. I go post like you, they go, jeje. So baby, give me five, make I sing your
Man, that's Sugar Lord, and yes, we've been posting everywhere on social media, and this guy is here, and it's very good today. You know, we're speaking about fan bases, you know, with Kojo and Kofi, and how important a fan base is, even probably before you have the biggest song, you know, that hit song, and how they can stay true to you as an artist and being very organic. And I think this guy is one of those guys, because I've seen him perform. I was at Master Gazi's event, I saw him there, I've heard his music, seen him on stations, and today I'm actually speaking to him. Charlie, with the guitar, man.
Oh.
How you doing, my brother?
Charlie, I'm cool.
Yeah, I want to know, the sugar they take you the ladies. If you give me some, make me to go search the ladies. Then give them some.
I mean, like, you get everything already. You
Charlie,
my child, man.
Sugar Lord.
Charlie.
Where's the name from?
The name was actually a name that was bestowed on me some time ago. I went to play somewhere. You know, there were these girls, like, you know,
okay,
like,
you see?
You know, they're like, oh, you got a sweet voice.
Nice.
Sugar. And then they're like, you know, it started from there.
So what's
like,
the real name, for those who don't know?
I'm Ebenezer.
Okay. Oh, that's a cool thing. Okay. So now you've been performing for a while because, like you said, you were performing before you became the Sugar Lord people know today. So briefly, how's the journey been, man? Has it always been music too?
Yeah, it's been music too. Yeah, most music, but proud to that. Like proud to coming into this whole space, like you know, professionally. Yeah. I'm a software person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an IT person. I'm a software developer as well. Yeah, and so, like you know, as and when I'm needed, like you know, in software areas, like I'm there.
Okay.
But like you know, music is there, like you know, the thing
right
right
so
now.
when you become the biggest star in the Grammys, are you gonna stop the software?
Oh no. I mean,
thank goodness.
I still work with my boss, Mr. Forsen, and so like you know when, you know, like that side is needed, you know, we are in the house.
Is it difficult to balance it out?
No, it's not too difficult. You know, I always tell people writing music is just like writing a software.
This guy's got the moves, man.
Yeah, it's just like that. Like you know, so there are some terms in like you know music in software that sometimes applies to like you know like algorithm. If you talk about algorithm, I'm talking about the structure of the song.
Okay.
Like you know, and so like you know some of these things.
I need to learn a lot from you.
Come up and
I need to learn a lot from you. I need to learn a lot. But the thing is, okay, now with the music, I mean, music. How many years now?
I think almost 2 years now.
2 years professionally?
Yeah, professionally.
Wow.
Almost 2 years.
And how's it been in that 2 year span?
It's been amazing, like amazing. Like the things that, you know, has come my way and the things that we've achieved, like to my team and I, is crazy. From releasing my first single mid-year to winning Emerging Artist of the Year, Ghana Music Awards USA. Wow. Yeah, to getting nomination at VGMA Unsung.
Wow.
Yeah, and like you know, these are just like you know, there's the major ones and like you know a few ones that, like the reception and like the people got like you know the love is very.
That's one thing. You know, I noticed when I was at Master Ghazi's concert, you know, with you and you performed and the reception you got. There were a few people there who didn't even know Sugar Lord, but you came on with the guitar. You know, I saw Becca. She was bumping to music. And before you came on, we were speaking about fan bases. You know, and how important it is to an artist. You know, how important has your fan base been to you in projecting your music?
It's they've been super amazing, and it's a good thing, to have like you know a loyal and like you know a very good like you know fan base. Those like you know they always recommend you to people. Look, I've had even more fans from like you know my caucus fans like you know recommending me to like you know others, and I think if they love you that way and if they know you like you know personally, it's very good.
It's very good. And another thing is you have a concert coming up. And again, we were speaking here about you might not have the biggest song or you might not be touring the whole world, but you have to do these things to connect with the people. Why do you think this is again important to have, you know, a concert? You could probably release music, you could be in the background, just shoot a couple of music videos. But why is a concert now so important to you?
The concert is very important because aside the record being there, you know, people want a personal feel, like, you know, how are you going to perform those songs? You know, the songs that they hear, you know, I'm performing this time, I'm changing a few things, I'm adding a few things up, I'm playing like, you know, a little exclusive, like, you know, acoustic, like, you know, to them. It makes them feel like, wow, this guy, you know, and it's something that, like, you know, for me, my brand, like, you know, performing live, like, you know, to people performing live, like, everywhere, and it's amazing. I really like that.
You seem very excited, and that makes me excited. Like, that's your baby.
Yeah, I really like that. I really enjoy, like, you know, performing, like, you know, live to people, and it's amazing.
Yeah. So when and where is it happening?
So this one is this Friday. Yeah, just this Friday at the Afri Gardens. Afri Gardens is in Dansoman. And so, like, you know, anywhere you are, I mean, it's going to be, and Sammy Flex is hosting the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Sammy Flex is hosting
the show.
Oh,
that's really cool.
Yeah, and so, I can't wait to see
people. Are you nervous? A little bit?
Oh. I actually can't wait to see people. And then it goes for a very cool price, like 20 cedis for single and 30 for, like, you know, double. Yeah. So just
nice one. So for the people who are going to get to know you, I'm sure today you're going to get some new fans. You can't bring this guitar here and not play. So just a little taste, a little introduction to what's going to be happening at your concert.
So I'm going to play your song.
Okay.
I'm going to play your song.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have a tabo? You try it, Jana. Or don't mean ya where we are, Maria Penna. Me frewa, bro. Yeah, if you smile, you soon. What do you mean, high? Am I a be brave? We don't need kind. Me frewa, bro. See, I've been searching for a long time, searching for the right one, but I found none like you. Oh, yeah. Ote, what am I for? Ote, what I need to? Ote, yeah. Semenewa, oh. If it's a man, shemua. Semi the animal, yeah. Mizima shemua. Semi the animal. Semi the animal, oh, Mizima shemua. Semi the animal.
That's my jam. Charlie, I have some friends who are getting married very soon. One in November, one I think this weekend. People are playing the song, you know. We're definitely playing the song. Charlie, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
It's a blessing to have you on here. I can't wait to speak to you when you win that Grammy, you know. That BET award.
It's gonna happen.
Amen to that. Amen to that. What do you want to tell your fans before we get to
so I just want to say, you know, people should just come around, and this Friday, our free gardens is gonna be massive, and just keep the love, like, you know, keep the love. Anything that you are doing, just keep doing, cause like, you know, your time will surely. Like,
and like you said, you know, for singles, it's just 20 CDs, but if you're going as a couple, you know, it's 30 CDs. So please go out there. We're going to be signing off with his music up. Guys, please go out there and check him out. I have another brother coming through. Some new music. Stay tuned in.
Yeah.
Survive. I believe people up. The vibe will be the vibe. The wolves are soft. Why you not even there? More blessings we pray for the people. Who will you be? What do you dream? Do you believe? Challenge what your mom be? City where killers be showing them scars, so killers be shaking in fear. Women be fine and niggas be cheap. Haters a talk, but we never they hear. Where killers get money, but always been screaming that yo, Charlie, I for be better this year. Walk to the side of world death, don't hit us one, take out our breath. We never they fear. Tri-city. Off every day, yeah, Tri-city. Brothers get money, no poverty. This with a hood where you gotta be. And yes, the guy, you know, telling me I got the sauce and the energy. Float my remedy, can't get a century. Go hard, deep with his boss till they bury me. This be my hood and my legacy. Why you not even there? More blessings we pray for the people. Who will you be? What do you dream? Do you believe? Challenge what your mom be? Fire in the hole. Oh, I got fire on my soul. Oh. Today go time for flows, I start drop fire when blow, killers they feeling my sound, tell them to come on and give me my crown, get out this town, holding it down, bringing the women around, Charlie you joking but hoping that trophy we chasing, we never go get it, life is a dream, but sleeping on niggas go wake you to nothing but better confessors, killer we here, this is the hood, we never they fear, what we the vibe, it's all in the air, the vibe is in Joel, tell them we're here, yeah, I got a lot to give myself, I'm talking a lot of shit, hey. For coming at me, they don't know what the problem is. Nigga, you never be me. You know me, we never cheat. I done rap for my hood, what I mean, I show. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, so the guy who owns that song has single-handedly sold over 1 million CDs. Yes, he's gone out there and he's had these CDs and he's sold them out. Also, he's had one customer buy one of his CDs for 10,000 CDs. So CDs for CDs. Charlie, how you doing, man?
What up, bro?
Well, no, you're looking fly, my brother.
Charlie, I mean, always fly, Charlie.
Nice one. Now, we on many platforms, right? You've spoken about this, even with me. But I don't think something like this can be exaggerated enough.
Okay.
I think it should be spoken about more. Because the thing is, you're still selling these CDs. As you're out there, people know you. Why? Because you've done it. You're out there again. People might feel like, okay, now, he's a brand, you know. He probably shouldn't be selling these CDs himself. And let's be honest, that's the truth, you know. As even artists grow, they don't want to perform on certain platforms.
But the truth is that every artist needs a financial manager. You get it. So if what's pushing my music ceases, then what's to promote my music? You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's how I promote my music. That's how I shoot my videos. That Blimpy video you saw, it was all for my CD.
Are you ever going to stop?
I guess when I get to say
because
when money starts coming in, when I don't need to when another time, you know, some say when I don't need that to push my music.
So is that to say that like and again, one thing I really like about you is like there are lots of artists, you know, who are going through probably, let me say, this phase, you know, of wanting to be the biggest thing, you know, and to some people you're like the dopest. Will you say that because of that, it seems like the industry is not as lucrative if you're not as out there? Because again, there are artists we've seen in other countries. They're not the biggest thing, but they're cool. They're okay. Is that to say that? Is that the narrative?
No, not really. I mean, everybody has the way they finance their music, and people have investors. You get it? Because he's independent doesn't mean that he doesn't have an investor. You get it? I don't have an investor, and that's what actually even brought the whole idea, you know, to go out there to make it happen for myself. So I mean, because independent doesn't mean he doesn't have an investor. Maybe
so if someone is watching this, right, and they want to invest in Wano, what is the investment? Is it money? Is it promotion? Is it traveling, tour?
I mean,
what is the investment?
The money is for promotion. You know, without money you can't promote, and that's the business we are in. You know, that's the business we're in. So so it's money, but it's also promotion. But we need the money to promote the music.
And when someone invests in one, what are they going to get back? Because it's a business, like you said. You know,
Billions.
somebody puts
I've invested in myself. I've invested in myself, and I'm quote unquote doing well. So I mean, if you invest in me, I mean, you know what you get, Charlie, basically.
Do you think there's a stigma around what you're doing? Because again, the thing is, I know you personally, right? You've invested in yourself, which I can't commend you enough. Again, that's very good. With what you're doing, you're on these platforms. You're shooting music videos. You're releasing more music. You're featuring artists. You're performing on multiple platforms. About that. Tell us a bit about that. Have you ever wanted to again, looked at other investment opportunities?
Investment opportunities?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
in terms of other business platforms to rather invest in your music than this?
I mean, me and my people are coming up with a lot of business ideas and stuff, but my main thing is music. You get it? I mean, it's something that's embedded in my soul, and it's something I can't leave behind. You get it? And if in a few years, right, I'll come up with my own distribution company where I can help people coming up who don't have anybody to help them. Because if I had my way, somebody would have done it for me when I was coming up.
Nice.
You get it? So that's what I want to do for them, because I found a way in an era where they say CDs don't sell. I'm making it happen for myself. Yeah. So
and as I was asking, sorry, the stigma, is there a stigma around this? The fact that you're out there selling these CDs yourself? Because, you know, people see artists as like gods, so to speak, you know?
I mean, people see me as a god of selling the CDs, so I feel I'm a god because people don't understand, you know, the mystery behind like you know, people don't understand. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I am the mystery man when it comes to selling the CDs.
I think what you're doing is just incredible, man, and I think it should speak more to other artists who are out there because, you know, there are people, again, you know, low on confidence. You know, they even want to release music, they're skeptical, but it's like nothing is
I believe that if you want anything, I don't believe in fear, because there are two sides of the coin. There's good and the bad. There's fear and faith. You choose one. So if you're afraid, no matter the excuse or reason, if you're afraid, you don't have faith. You get it, and I choose to stand on the side of faith.
Charlie, big ups to you. And you released some new music, which has been doing well.
Charlie,
tell us
which features you in the video?
Oh, yeah, I just pulled up. I was actually just walking by and I was like, what you doing? It's like he's shooting a video. It's like, yo, I haven't been in the video in a while. So I just pulled up. Charlie, tell us about this. This song is doing really well.
Yeah, Dema is doing really well. And so Dema Man features my man, I'll see. Right, and it's on the Made in Ablimpe EP, which I'm selling, of course. Yeah, basically that's what it is, man. Yeah, it's for the ladies, actually. Yeah, the guys there. I'm really sorry, but Ablimpe was for you right now. They were mine for the ladies.
Charlie, so are you going to be promoting this for a while? We're going to get new music.
So I mean, there's new music coming up. I mean, I have an EP prepared, I have an album prepared, and everything. But for now, it's Day My Mind season, straight up.
Is it a personal song?
Nah, it's
for the love of your life?
Nah, it's not a personal song.
Sure?
But I think it was inspired by a moment in my life, but it's not really personal. I did make believe, yeah.
A moment. You want to give it a shout out?
Shout outs to you.
Charlie, what do you want to tell your fans, man? Because, whenever me and you talk, it's even more personal because we've talked about struggles, we've known each other way back, performed together, and all these things. What do you want to tell your fans? Tell us about the new music, everything.
Yeah, so like I said, if you believe in something, you go out there and make it happen for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you it can't be possible.
Amen.
It's not possible because everybody told me that it won't work. Selling CDs is impossible, and then everywhere CDs don't work. We're in a streaming era. But I made it work for me. So,
someone bought a CD for 10K?
Yeah, somebody bought my CD. Yeah, so shout out to my man. I don't know if he wants his name out there, but Charlie, so somebody bought my CD. Before that, the highest was 2,000 Ghana CDs. But the highest I got for a CD, else like last 2 weeks, was 10,000 Ghana CDs.
10,000 CDs? You got my number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, send me some. Please go out and support this guy. Here, our job is to support guys like Wano and everybody else. Going to be here same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. So that's Day My Mind.
Yeah, Day My Mind.
Guys,
straight up.
Enjoy the music. Go on YouTube. Push it. Salute.
Zimmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? Long thing Godzilla, bad boy Diddy with a hot chinchilla. Illa, feel me like a Michael Jack thriller vibe. So these just be live, alright. You fit, see the feeling through my eye. Let's ride. I go give you life you won't get. Money go the flow from the morn to the sunsets. Man, just don't vex. You be the one like a contest. Me I hold it down, but I don't just flow. Make I do so, this be concept. Lord, take the wheel, you my rider, I like ya. Feeling just a spark like a light, I be like ya. Never do me wrong like the light rider. With you, now my days looking brighter.
And every day you there for mine. I say I love you, I know the lie. And every day you there for mine.
What a guan, sorry what a guan. Life is a jam, come chill with a done. Never show you fake on the real when you come. Marathon dreams, give a faith when you run, make we jam. Move your body to the drumsticks, dreams come true. And I know I'll be your one wish, I got this. The body make my heart caught, stiff, looking perfect in a way that I don't trust. Trust issues, no more. I'm with you, for sure. You got the keys to my closed doors. Perfect, I found in my own floors. Riding and riding, we riding. Crack up my heart, like there's something inside it, around it. Only good vibes, we surround it, I'm grounded. Lost deep in love, but I found it.
Talk to me, babe. Vibe with me, vibe with me, babe. So many tunes I go sing for you, babe. You need the love, you run to me, babe. I'm a boo. Nobody love you like I do. You know my love, no get back to. Only you go chop like I do. I love you, I know the lie. And every day you live on mine.